The Great War is over. Our soldiers return home to a grateful world. The Hun is defeated and all is right once more. But it's all hands on deck as C.P. Goldman rolls out the greatest discovery of our time, the cure for the common cold. A desperate world anxiously awaits. But he's no philanthropist. This cure has made him a fortune. Yet he still struggles from a wound in his leg from the war. He's returning now from a world tour to his stately Windum Manor. Who knows what the future holds for C.P. Goldman? Eyes on the globe. The body of C.P. Goldman was discovered early this morning at his stately home, Windum Manor, in Little Sheffield, Shropshire. But ho, the Little Sheffield Constabulary are on the scene. Is it murder or misadventure? You, honoured guest, must solve the mystery of Windum Manor. The murderer, of course, was Dr. Belzner. Not only a doctor, but a pilot as well. He and Nurse Zorka, as she was then known, treated a grievously wounded enemy soldier. They did not see the colour of his uniform, only a poor soul in need of help, which they gave and saved his leg. That wounded soldier was C.P. Goldman. Dr. Belzner had long been working on his cure for the common cold, and it was ready to publish. However, Goldman recovered and stole Dr. Belzner's life work, escaping and publishing it himself.
My papers. What's the papers?
Yes, sir.
Belzner, too late to publish his patent, was decried as a fraud and a plagiarist. The war was over and his career was in shambles. A broken man, he became a Lutheran priest. Nicholas Smythe was of course a well-known thief. He had been discharged from the army as a scoundrel, but not before learning the valuable skill of a signalman, using carrier pigeons to send messages, which he did to communicate with his fence. However, one bird, carrying a message, refused to be caught. Desperate to learn the message it carried, he shot it. This was an act observed by Madame Zorka. She also observed Dobson returning from the empty rectory. Nichols was forced to climb onto the roof to recover the dead bird, wearing Dobson's coat as a rudimentary disguise, on which he got the animal's blood, as testified in the evidence from the constabulary. Climbing the roof, he dislodged a piece of masonry, which made the crash heard by almost everyone. He darted behind the chimney. The white that Dobson observed was not the moon, but in fact Nichols. Masonry found under the body suggests that the body fell on the debris, not the other way around. Zorka observed Nichols tearing at the bird's leg. He was attempting to remove the note tied to it. C.P. Goldman was known to walk on Wallace Green, a fact known to most, and he was observed there by 7 villagers. Armed with this knowledge, Dr. Belzner easily stalked his lame prey, waiting for an opportune time. Belzner was a pilot, as testified by the newspaper article and the Red Horseman's evidence. Wallace Green is nearly equidistant from Windum Manor, the rectory, and the aerodrome. Belzner forced C.P. Goldman into a plane, flew to Windum Manor, and adroitly rolling the plane, tipped Goldman from his seat to the ground. This was the soft crash and the engine that was heard by Dobson and Madame Zorka. Dr. Belzner returned to the skies in a final bid for freedom. He may have escaped justice, but he did atone for his sins.